Chapter 32. I rushed back home from school the next day to check on my emails, but there was nothing. I sat at my computer nearly all evening, but still no news from Geneva. Not the next day, or the day after that. I sent emails to her, but there was no reply. I sat with Rob and Ewan in the ICT suite at school. We were meant to be researching the French Revolution. Maybe they've got an electricity blackout, said Ewan. Have you checked on Iris, said Rob. If they set her free, we'd get a signal, wouldn't we? I hadn't. It hadn't occurred to me. Ewan kept a lookout for our teacher and I tapped in Iris's code. Her signal came in strong and clear. It showed she'd flown across the river from Geneva's village on Monday morning and spent the day along a small creek. The next day, she'd flown up the coast near the border of Senegal. They did it, said Ewan. They set her free then. But we haven't heard from Geneva, I said. Ewan peered over my shoulder. We can only wait. We had to wait another week before we got an email. From Geneva Car. Sent 3rd of November, 1600 GMT. Subject, Iris. Hello, Callum. I'm sorry I've not written, but I've not been well. I had the cast removed from my legs, but the breaks in one leg are too bad, and my bones have not healed. I have a bad infection in it, and this has been giving me a fever. Dr. Juara thinks he will have to amputate my leg. My father visited the marabout last night. The marabout had another vision. This time he saw me walking high above the world across an ocean of white cloud. My father thinks this means I'm going to die. The marabout is never wrong. What scares me most is knowing I will never walk again. I've sent a photo of Iris the day we set her free. Max let me do it. I was so happy to see her fly away on her big, strong wings. I wanted to follow her up into the sky. All the villagers were there and they cheered and clapped. Even Mama Binta's eyes were red and watery. She said she had some dust in her eye, but Max and I didn't believe her. I will write when I can. I think of you and Iris every day. Your friend, Geneva. I opened the attachment. It was a good photo, an action shot of Iris bursting from Geneva's hands, huge wings outspread and intense yellow eyes fixed on the sky above. It was almost an exact copy of the same moment when Iona and I had released Iris all those months ago. I should have felt the same thrill seeing the photo of Iris being released, but I didn't. Instead, all I felt was a dull ache deep in my chest. Geneva was thousands of miles away. She was very sick. And suddenly I felt completely and utterly helpless.